Okay, so up until now I've been talking about the physical side of physiotherapy, what a lot of people term physioterrorism. Today I'm going to talk about more of the holistic side, which includes the habits of the brain and how that can affect your rehabilitation. Most people go through life not giving their body a second thought. An analogy to think of is the body as the vehicle that carries you through life. Now, if your car had a knock or a grumble, wasn't working properly, instantly you'd have it down to the garage to get fixed. You wouldn't give it a second thought, you wouldn't worry about the cost. Most people think the body will just sort itself out, and yes, there is a healing process there. However, it does need help, it does need a little bit of thought. It doesn't always go on just on its own. The habits that we have in daily life really dictate how we get through life, how our body behaves, how our body heals. Everything in life is determined by the habits that you have. Your posture is a habit, the way you drive your car is a habit, how you eat is a habit. So how your body heals is also down to the habits that you have. Now, knowledge is power, and an awful lot of physiotherapy is to do with imparting that knowledge and giving you as a patient the power to help your body to heal. A lot of people that I see, the habits they have in their daily life don't particularly help that healing, and that has to do with posture, diet, just daily habits and how they treat their body, and also having the knowledge to help your body heal itself. Your habits are determined by what you do on a daily basis over and over and over. So your brain is like a muscle. If you have a thought, you create a connection in the brain. If you never have that thought again, the connection disappears. If you have that thought repeatedly over and over, the connection gets stronger and stronger, and roughly after 4 to 6 weeks, that thought, that connection gets deposited into the subconscious part of the brain, and that becomes one of your habits. Now, in the subconscious you have thousands, if not millions, of these habits that you've developed over your lifetime. So you go through life and your posture, taking for example, you never think about your posture. There's a subconscious connection in your brain for posture, and if the dominant habit is a slump, as soon as you think of something else, your body slumps. Now, if you were to think about your posture many times a day, you would create a new connection, and after 4 to 6 weeks that new connection will become the dominant habit, and that becomes your new posture. So if you were to think about sitting upright, think about lightness and width in the spine, that thought creates a connection. If you do that many times over a day, the connection gets stronger and stronger, and eventually that habit is going to go in the subconscious. So after 4 to 6 weeks you can change your posture. If you extrapolate that thought out, you can then change any habit you have within 4 to 6 weeks to repetition, repetition, repetition. So that also means you can change your body awareness. You can increase the awareness of your body, how it feels, how it works, how it moves. In our modern society with technology, the fact that we sit much more than we used to, or a much more sedentary lifestyle, means that you're much less aware of your body because you don't have to use it as much. So if you have an ache and a pain, you're not always aware of why that's happening. Now, taking aside obvious injury, an awful lot of pain in the back and the spine is caused by posture. People sit for a long time during the day. They might drive to work, they might sit all day at work, they might drive home, and they might sit in the evening. At the weekend they're tired, so they relax. Now, most of that time your body is sitting. The muscles are not working, your body is not active. The human body is designed to move, to be strong, to be supple. And to do that you need to move, you need to stretch, you need to use your muscles. If you're sitting all the time, everything gets weak, everything gets stiff, and then pain becomes the progressive result of that. To counteract that, you need to move your body, you need to be more aware, you need to think about your posture. If you're somebody who has a very sedentary life where you're sitting at a computer all day, you need to counteract that by moving your body more at other times. So that might just mean walking, it might mean doing a stretching program, it might mean going to Pilates, yoga, doing some form of exercise, but you actively need to be aware and actively need to think about what you can do to counteract the bad things you're doing to your body in life. And that can really decrease the chances of you having chronic inflammatory conditions due to bad posture and not using your body properly. Another aspect to think about is diet. The modern Western diet is very carbohydrate rich, so it means we have a lot of sugar in our diet, and that's one of the main causes of inflammation in modern society. An awful lot of chronic diseases, through plenty of research out there, if you want to search for it, can be traced back to that. I say your body is almost like the vehicle that carries you through life. You wouldn't put diesel in a petrol car. So therefore, why would you put bad things that cause inflammation into your body? If you feed your body with good, health-giving food and diet, then it's going to perform and give you the best results back. So things you need to think about there are the habits you have on a daily basis, the diet, the food that you put into your body, and the exercise that you give your body. The fourth thing to talk about is the health of your brain, the health of your mind. Stress is one of the big factors in modern life, and our body is not designed to cope with chronic stress. In ancient times, the fight or flight reflex was a way of your body coping with that stress and get rid of it quick. It was a small burst of adrenaline, danger was there, when it passed your body relaxed. Now the chronic low level of stress that we see in life these days creates this increased adrenaline level in the body, increased stress, and the body and your brain can't cope with it. And again, that reduces the potential for your body to heal, because an awful lot of the brain is trying to cope with that stress. We can decrease this by doing things like yoga, tai chi, meditation, mindfulness. They're all very easy techniques to do, and the upside to technology is there's, on YouTube especially, there's information out there that you can teach yourself how to do it in a very short period of time. So 4 things to think about, I'll just recap there. The daily habits, which you can change in 4 to 6 weeks with some self-awareness. The diet, how you feed your body, it's going to help it heal properly, it's going to give the maximum output for the maximum input. The exercise that you do, you need to keep your body moving, you need to keep it both strong and supple, and you need to look after the brain to counteract the stress of modern life. If you increase your awareness of those things, your body is going to give you back the best performance and the best results. You must like chronic inflammation and chronic conditions appearing, you're going to come and see a physiotherapist less. Also, if you do have to come and see somebody like myself, you're going to have increased awareness already, you're much more open to changing your life to help your body to heal itself, and my job will be much easier. So self-awareness is the key. Thank you.